Hello everyone, how are you? Today I'm coming here with a list of fully funded PhD programs in religion and theology in the United States of America. So, if you wanted to have further studies with financial support for religion and theology programs in the United States of America, so stay tuned. If you're a priest, you are someone in the church, someone like that, you want to continue with further studies in those areas, I have good information for you, sharing with you. I have a list of 9 programs here, or 9 universities, which provide 100% full funded programs in theology and religion and theology in the United States of America. So, by full funding, again, it means you are getting tuition and fees paid for, or you don't pay is waived, and then you are given stipend to cover your living cost, the living expenses. So that's how it works. But usual in the United States of America, most of the universities, they prefer or they use something is called Assistantship Program. By Assistantship Program, you are assisting the department in certain duties in the department, mostly between 10 to 20 hours. It can be on your research, or can be on seminar, or leading something, or even sometimes teaching undergraduate programs. Then you are not paying for school fees. That means it's waived, or the department pays for you, but also you are given stipend, 1,000 or 1,500, depending on the cost of living of the particular city or state you live. So, what are these particular programs? Okay, I'll go straight. The first one is Boston University. Boston University has a PhD program in theological studies. Boston University is in the state of Massachusetts. So all students admitted to pursue Doctor of Philosophy program are awarded full tuition fellowships plus a generous stipend for the first 5 years of study. So, this is a guarantee. You are getting up to 5 years full paid guarantee. Then, second university, Brown University. This is Ivy League, one among the best in the US or in the world. Brown University with a PhD in religious studies. Brown University is in Providence, Rhode Island. A friend of mine, when we came as a Fulbright scholars, he was teaching at Brown University. So it is one of the very, very Ivy League university. So our students receive 5 years of full funding. Additional funding is possible, but not a guarantee. That is additional. But within 5 years, the first 5 years will be a full funding guarantee. Duke University program, PhD in religion. Duke is in North Carolina. Currently, our program is a setup to pay fellowships on a 9-month basis for the first 5 years. Summer funding is guaranteed in summers 1 and 2 of the program. Students who are no longer guaranteed summer funding are encouraged to apply for competitive funding, both internal and external. So, once you apply at Duke University, PhD in religion, you are guaranteed to be given full funding, but for 9-month program. But if you want to pursue summer, the first year and the second year for summer, it will be a guarantee automatically you are given. If you from year 3 and above, you have to apply in a competitive basis to compete with other people to get the only for summer, but not for the first full 5 years. For the full studies, you'll be given. Fordham University, PhD in theology. Fordham is in the great state of New York. So from 2009, in 2009, the Fordham University Theology Department began offering PhD students full funding for their doctoral studies. As part of the Graduate Teaching Assistantship's GTA program, every second year, PhD student will have an opportunity to work with at least one faculty member in a Fordham undergraduate classroom prior to teaching on his or her own in their third year. So, that is also if you want to study PhD in theology at Fordham University in the great state of New York. Then we go to another university. Which one? Okay, Northwestern University. Northwestern University is in Illinois, Evanston University, city in Illinois. So PhD in religious studies at Northwestern University. So Northwestern University is one of the very, very big university, provides all graduate students in humanities with the same standard package of guaranteed funding. So even if you are not planning to apply religious studies, if you apply any program in Department of Humanities, you are guaranteed funding for PhD. So currently this includes the following: 5 years, 5 academic years of tuition and stipend, 5 summers of study stipend, health insurance, and a U-Pass for public transportation. So if you look on Fordham University, they provide Duke University, they provide only 2 summers, first year and second year summer guarantee, but the rest you are getting 5 years. But if you want also to take summer programs, only 2 summers. But if you come to the Northwestern, it's a guarantee you are getting 5 years full paid, full stipend, and 5 summers. All 5 years, including summers, will be paid. On top of that, you are paid for. They are paying for your school fees, stipend. Then they are giving you for the health insurance and the public bus transportation for 5 years. So that is very, very good deal. Okay, so the website is there. Then the best of all, Stanford University. PhD in religious studies in Stanford, California. All religious studies PhD students receive 5 years of funding, which include fellowship stipends or teaching assistantships and the tuition for the academic year. In addition, students receive 3 funded summers of support. Usually, when they talk about first summer, 1, 2, 3, so usual, not all students, they do summer programs. Some they do just spring and winter and the fall semester. Then in summer they go they teach on their own or do travel, whatever. So some of the university, they guarantee to give you summer if you wanted to pursue. Then University of Notre Dame. It is in Notre Dame in Indiana. The Irish, they call themselves. One of the biggest university in the US. Very, very big. So full-time students in good standing are eligible to receive 12-month annual stipend amount of $23,000. That's average almost 2,000. That's a very good amount with regard you will be living in Indiana. Is not like expensive like living in California or living in Chicago or living in New York. So almost 2,000 per month living in Indiana, Notre Dame. That is very good. So they give 12-month annual stipend for up 5 years and the full tuition for up to 8 years. So that means obviously within 5 to 8 years you'll be able to graduate your degree. Then we go to the University of Pennsylvania, UPenn. It is in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Okay, so PhD in religious studies at the University of Pennsylvania. What do they provide? The typical doctoral program in religious studies is funded over a period of 5 years, over which students are expected to engage in coursework, complete teaching assistantships, and attend the graduate colloquium, whatever. Requirements for the program include a minimum 2 languages, qualifying examination, preliminary examination, things of that nature. So if you apply to the University of Pennsylvania PhD in religious studies, you will be getting full funding for up to 5 years with the expectation you will be teaching or engaging on some sort of assistantship in the department. Then let's go to Wheaton College in Wheaton, Illinois. This one provides PhD in biblical and theological studies, a full tuition scholarship, as well as a research fellowship for each of the first of the 6 students accepted per year, will enable each student to devote himself or to herself to advanced learning as a fully involved member of the academic community. So they usually take 6 people, 6 whatever. So 60 students are usually admitted for the PhD in Biblical and Theological Studies at Wheaton College. All of them, they will be getting full funding, stipend, whatever, and will be considered as part of the faculty team. So those are 9 universities in the United States of America which provide 100% fully funded scholarships for PhD programs in religion and theology in the United States of America. So it doesn't matter whether you are American, it doesn't matter whether you are any other citizen of any other country. As long as you apply, as long as you get admitted, you will be able to be receiving such opportunities. But again, you have to go back to the basics. How do you apply for PhD in the United States of America, or in particular to those universities? In the end, you have to take the GRE examination, which is graduate record examination. Then you have to take the TOEFL exam, test of English as a foreign language, or International English Language Testing System, IELTS, so that you can be able to qualify for that. So how do I go to those exams? I have a video I'm going to put here as a suggested video where you can see how are you able to take those exams, where can you get those exams to be able to take them. So that is overall. But you have to take the exams, you have to qualify, you have to apply, you can get the guarantee. Don't apply one university, you have to apply all universities, which I posted there. There are more than those ones. Those are not all of them, but those are some which I've gathered if you want to pursue PhD programs in religion and theology in the United States of America with a full funding package. Okay, before I go away, okay, subscribe to my channel. There is a button here, subscribe, YouTube, click on that button, go here, get some suggested videos. You can be able to do that. If you have any question or any problem with regard to this particular program, or what degree program do you want me to talk about? Because now I've been talking, first of all, a lot of PhD. I'll come back to talk about masters. I'll come to talk about other opportunities. But if you have, what program do you want me to start? Because I've been talking about religion, I've been talking about English, I've been talking about business, microbiology, I'll come to talk about music. I have so many, but what program do you want me to talk about? Just drop down on the comment here. I'll go through the comments and I'll be able to find what topics or what degree program I can share with you. But don't worry, all this information, this piece of paper, all these explanations, so that I can make sure you understand well, I'm going to post on the description. So go on the description below, you will see all these universities which I've been mentioning, and their links. You can be able to get them and you can be able to apply. So again, thank you so much, everyone, and I really appreciate for your support. Please remember to subscribe and share the video to your friends, whether you're looking for PhD, whether you don't look, but someone else might be looking for these opportunities. Please share with your friends, family, anyone you know. Okay? Goodbye, everyone, and all the best in your PhD applications and further studies in the United States of America and any other country if you want to apply other countries too.